From the islands, we ancestor the spirits of all our Pan-African ancestors, Martin Delaney. We ancestor the spirits of all W.E.B. Du Bois. We ancestor the spirits of all of our ancestors, both male and female, who were Pan-Africanists. Come into the light. Come into our spirits. We ask that you come and that you gather around, that you who are in the spirit world, come and help us galvanize. Come and help us galvanize and to create a sacred community. We create a sacred community in Africa. Africa will become a sacred space. No longer will Africa not be a sacred space. We ask that you, ancestors, help us and guide us to the light so that we can have the United States of Africa, so that we can have an all-African passport, so that we can, the sixth region of Africa will be the diaspora. We ask that you come with your power here today. We ask that there be no negative talk, no negative actions, no negative speech, and that we can only rise up and unify as a people all over the world as one nation, under one energy and one God. I say,
Going around saying you ain't African. Then somebody show me black land. It don't matter the color your skin, 'cause if you're black, still be African. Don't matter who you are. It don't matter where you come from. It don't matter the color you're in. 'Cause if you're black, you still be Africans. So get it straight, Africans, get it straight. Get it straight, 'cause ye be great. Ye be great, Africans, ye be great. Ye be great, so get it straight. See, Asia for all Asians, Greece for all Grecians, Europe for all Europeans, a little bit of black still make them African, yeah. Fathers of all creation, we're the mothers of civilization. Life force, sacred womb, fallopian tubes gave birth to me and you. So get it straight, Africans, get it straight. Get it straight, 'cause ye be great. Ye be great, Africans, ye be great. Ye be great, so get it straight. Going around saying, I ain't African. Then somebody show me black land. It don't matter the color you're in. A little black still make you African. Jet black, paper stack, almost white like that. You'll be black, 'cause you'll be African. Hey, hey.
Baba Dudley Thompson and ambassador of the world. We call on your strength and your guidance and your spirit to always walk with us, talk with us, and fight with us. You now know that you have ancestors who will not let you be forgotten. We will always respect and protect your honor, your life, and your mission, which is ours to continue. Ashe.
Amen. Thank you, Akintunde Ifadiji. Let's give him a round of applause. Call at the mission of the Ambassador of African Union to the United Nations, and we must complete the event by 4 p.m. So every speaker, please, cooperation so that we limit ourselves to those minutes. And while we wait for Rachel Janty, let me explain that I am Dr. Georgina Palou, Chair of the African Union Diaspora Task Team. The Diaspora Task Team is a body that is already making a reality.
Each and every one of us around the world, in our hearts, and that we can share as human beings, is love. We will pass on from what we've known and leave these old bones for heaven's arms again to be born into this world to get our life right while we're here on earth. 'Cause love is today, I know, 'cause tomorrow don't come, and the past is gone. Close on you, let me be strong and live by the truth. Oh, and love is today, I know, 'cause tomorrow don't come, and the past is gone. Closed all these ends when we're born, and we're leaving. Baby, 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 this world for changing, and you and your love is the only thing that's remaining. Is your love? Love is today, I know, 'cause tomorrow don't come, and the past is gone. Close all these ends when we're born, and we leave with them open with what we've done.
Thank you, Rachel Janty. Thank you very much. And now we are gathered here to pay a tribute to Ambassador Dudley Thompson. If you go to the first page of your program, Dr. Dudley Thompson moved in the spirit of Pan-Africanism, which for hundreds of years has impelled African descendants in the West towards new links with their African motherland. Born in Panama and raised to manhood in Jamaica, Thompson served in Britain's Royal Air Force during World War II. In England, he interacted with such Pan-African greats as Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana, George Padmore of Trinidad, and Jomo Kenyatta of Kenya. After attending Oxford University as a law in the early 1950s, Thompson practiced law in Ghana, became involved in the national struggles of both countries and was a close friend of Jomo Kenyatta and Julius. Thompson assembled the international legal team that came to Kenyatta's defense. Kenyatta himself, as president of Kenya, placing his hand on Dudley Thompson sitting next to him, said, "This man saved my life." And now, let's welcome His Excellency Ambassador Ismael Gaspar Martins of Angola and Chair of the African
month of May. Let's welcome him with a round of applause.
He is my former boss, so he authorized me to break the protocols. No, Dr. Fallu, I think before we come to the very substantive words of Ambassador Martins, it is also, I didn't want to speak after him. There is always, when a leader travels, should always be accompanied by somebody who is going to pave the way and to carry the bag. So I'm carrying the bag of Ambassador Martins today. And before I speak, I thought I should welcome you all to your house. This is the Africa House, the only place you can feel at home in this environment of the African Union, apart from our different missions from African missions, sure. This is the house where you assemble all the Africans. I think today is a great day. Not only we are honoring a very important Pan-Africanist, but also we are honoring him in May, which is the Africa Month, as all of you know. So it was done specially to have this gathering taking place in May. I personally was very humbled to have Dr. Dudley Thompson here in this room when we organized a meeting of high-level personalities at the mission of the African Union, and we did attend also the Africa Day, May 31st, I think, 2011. The high-level meeting also took place here, and he attended the meeting. And you can understand that maybe I'm one we all felt is passing away, but I felt it in a very special way because I was born at 22nd January and he passed away on 20 January. So you do understand that for any Pan-Africanist it was just a non-event. My birthday was a non-event due to the passing away of Dr. Dudley Thompson. So I won't go to the very substantive aspect of it. I think before Ambassador Martins speak, I thought I should say this way, and Ambassador Martins will come to the very substantive statement of on behalf of the African group. Ambassador Martins, the permanent representative of Angola to the United Nations, is not only truly Pan-Africanist, but a very respected politician in our country, a very respected expert also, because he knows all the issues from economics to the political issues. So I'm very humbled to have him here with us to deliver the statement on behalf of the African group, which in a very regular basis meet in this very room you are sitting. The African group of ambassadors to the UN. So he is our chair for the month of May, and he thought we couldn't have this ceremony without him delivering the statement on behalf of his colleagues. So Ambassador Martins, please, you have the floor. After Ambassador Martins, then we will hand over the floor to Ambassador Fallu to continue the rest of the list of speakers. And sure, I will be here waiting for your instructions if anything I could continue to do at this stage. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Tete, and Special Representative for the African Union here at the United Nations. I would like to first say that I was very, very moved to see the way that you organize these meetings. When you call for the spirits to be present, it means that it will be the Spirit will be here with us and guide us so that we strengthen what we need to stay together, move together, and win together. And when we face also some defeats, it's normally life, we should be able to stand up and continue because we do stay together. I was very, very, very impressed. First, Dr. Leonard Jeffries, President of WADU, Dr. Georgina Falucci, Chair of the African Union Diaspora, and distinguished members of the African Diaspora community, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great and sincere pleasure that I thank you all for paying tribute to the late and great Ambassador Dudley Thompson in my capacity of the chair of the African Group for this month of May, which is also Africans Month. Today, we are all here to highlight the contributions of Ambassador Thompson to the global Pan-African world. This great Pan-Africanist, who has passed away on the January 20th, 2012, at the age of 95, in New York, was a legend of Africa for his work, particularly in African liberation movement. Ambassador Thompson was a staunch defender of a free and united Africa. Ambassador Thompson served in the Royal Air Force during the Second World War. He was a respected lawyer, committed Pan-Africanist, senator, government minister and ambassador for Jamaica in West Africa, in Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Namibia, and Cameroon. He was also an actor, fearless, erudite, and a brilliant thinker. Ambassador Dudley Thompson's life was well lived, and he was an honorable man worthy of remembrance. He will be remembered as one of the intellectual pillars of the movement of Pan-Africanism. He rubbed shoulders, traded thoughts and strategies with a generation of visionaries that included namely many of those whom we will know not only in Africa but in the Caribbean. This tribute will be dedicated to his memory, work and contribution. The year 2012, ladies and gentlemen, is designated as the year of shared values and offers the African Union an opportunity to promote deeper reflections and understanding of shared values. I would say our shared values. These values must shape Africa's common future and mobilize African peoples towards achieving the shared vision of a continental integration and unity. As you may know, African unity is founded on collective interests and a set of ideals, principles, values, and norms that seek to promote a sense of common destiny, identity, and togetherness among the peoples of Africa and the diaspora. One of Ambassador Thompson's challenge and purpose was to see the African continent independent and united. We have achieved it, the independence. Now we need to stay united. In 2007, Ambassador Dudley Thompson was elected by World African Diaspora Union as the first president of, and has been extremely successful beyond expectations as a senior elder. During his services in World African Diaspora Union, he consistently called for a diaspora to establish a new global order of justice and equality for all, and for African empowerment for the accomplishment of African Renaissance. In 2011, he stressed, and I quote again, "Military intervention is not an option. Africa's glorious history and civilizations were disrupted by foreign influence, military interventions, and genocidal warfare against the people of Africa," and I quote. On January 12, 2012, His Excellency Dudley Thompson, President of the WADU, was called to join the ranks of great African ancestors such as Dr. Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana, Jomo Kenyatta, Sekou Touré, Marcus Garvey, John Clark, Fannie Lou Hamer, Minister Malcolm X, Dr. Webb Dubois, W.W. Dubois, Ella Baker, Walter Rodney. I saw someone here today who looked very much like Walter Rodney, whom I also had met. Very much so. And Dr. Martin Luther King. To his dear wife, Miss Cecile Thompson, his children, and other members of his family, I express on behalf of us all sincere condolences on behalf of the African Union as well. His Excellency Dudley Thompson will always remain in our memory as a man of excellence who served his country, the region, and beyond wholeheartedly, dedication, dignity, and professionalism. May his soul rest in peace.
Thank you, His Excellency Ambassador Ismael Gaspar Martins. Now we will hear from His Excellency Ambassador Tete Antonio. Permanent Observer Mission of the African Union to the United Nations.
So it was done especially to have this gathering taking place in May.
May his soul rest in peace.
Table stack, almost white like that. You'll be black, 'cause you'll be African.
Baba Dudley Thompson, Ambassador of the World.